Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Gurpreet from Database Canvas, and today we are going to learn about three simple techniques on how to calculate year-on-year growth in Tableau. For this, we'll be using sample superstore dataset. Without any further delays, let's get started. So as you can see, I am already connected to sample superstore dataset. So in order to do year-on-year growth or year-on-year calculation, let's first bring order date into row shelf. And for this, I would start with a month selection. So as you can see, we have all the years, quarters, and month. Let's bring the sales number into the text mark, and you will see all the sales value for each of these months. So the first, simplest and easy way to calculate year-on-year growth is by using the inbuilt calculation, which you can go by clicking on this measure of sales and then go to quick table calculation, and you will see here year-on-year growth. Just click on that and it will give you year-on-year growth for all these months. So which will show that in December 2021 the sales are decreased by 13% as compared to the sales in 2020. And you can see that by just bringing the sales in here, and I will just change it into text and change the axis, and you can see it. So 83,000 is the sale number in December 2021, whereas in 2020 it was 96 grand. So from 96 grand, it reduced down to 83 grand, which is 13.58% decrease in the number of sales as compared to last year. So that was the first way of calculating year-on-year growth. And the second way is just by clicking on the sum of sales value, which is this second column. And I click on that and again go to table calculation, and we can do it by selecting percentage difference. So when you select that, it will show the percentage difference, but we want it in comparison to last year. So we will go there, click on the measure value for sales and go to the edit table calculation, select that, and you will see the percentage difference is calculated from the table down approach, which we don't want. We want it based on the year selection. So first of all, we select a specific dimension and then uncheck quarter and month, and we select only the year. So we are saying calculate the percentage difference based on the year. So when we do that, you will see both these numbers are matching. So 13.58% reduction in the number of sales for December 2021 as compared to 2020. That makes sense. So these are the two ways. Now moving on to the third way. So I will bring sum of sales here. You can see all the sales value in the third column, and I will expand it a little bit. Yep. And now we want to bring another column here, which will give us the value of the previous year, same month. So for example, if we are looking at 83,829 sales for December 2021, I want another column just next to it, which will give me the number 96 grand 999. So that way we can subtract one from another to get the variance. So how we can do that? So for that, we will create a calculated field, and we will say sales previous year. And for this, we will do a lookup calculation. And we will say lookup, and I want sum of sales, and I want to look up to a previous value, previous 12th value. So I'm saying, if you look at it here, so if I'm at this row, I want the 12th row prior to this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I want this number. So I'm saying look up for sum of sales and give me the number at the prior 12th row. So if I do that, it's giving me an error. So I missed one of, the brackets. So here you go. Oh, it still contains error. I guess it should be here. And I need to remove this one. Here you go. So let's bring sales previous year measure into the measure values shelf. And you can see it here. So 83,829 is the sales number for December. And the previous year, same month sales number is 96,999, which is exactly same what we can see it here. So now the simple calculation we can do just the variance or year-on-year growth calculation. So for this, we will simply say sum of sales minus sales of previous year divided by sales of previous year. So we will go, we have one bracket missing here. We do that and the calculation is valid, so that's good. Let's bring that into the measure shelf and you can see the year-on growth number is here. Now we will just format it and change it into percentage. Here you go, and you can see it's the same number, 13.58% reduction in the sales, and all these numbers are matching now. And you can do the same thing if you want to do it on the quarter basis, you can do it that as well. But in here, because we are doing it on year, so that number is different. So we just need to do based on the quarters. So if we go back into the calculation again, where we were calculating previous year, sales previous year, so we can change it to sales previous quarter. So in this case, we will just change it to 4 and we will say sales previous quarter. And when we click OK, you can see the numbers. So 280 and 236. So 236 is the previous quarter number, which makes sense. It is matching now. And the variance, it's matching as well. So it says the sales for this quarter is increased by 18% as compared to the last year. And you can see it by the numbers. So 236 grand and 280 grand. And in this sales previous quarter calculation, it's matching as well. So these are the 3 simple techniques which you can use to calculate year-on-year calculation, and you can use the same techniques for calculating year-on-year or month-on-month or quarter-on-quarter variance. Hope you guys like this session and stay tuned for more such tutorials. Thank you.